Oh, she's sitting down this time. And that didn't fix it. I mean, we do, at the very least, now have... Oh, there's something going on in that room. I have just one light bulb. The office door was guarded by one of those soulless bodies that filled the air with a foul dust. My only chance of escaping was that lamp with no light bulb. Fate had a score to settle with me. Yeah, based on everything that I've learned, I'd say it's probably fair. Fate's probably mad at you, and they probably have good reason. Where's the map? Okay, so I'm... Excuse me. I'm in the hallway. That little bunch of stuff, like that little black dot in the hallway right above, right between the kitchen and I'm assuming the dining room before it was completely trashed. I'm assuming that's where I plugged in the light. Maybe I might be able to sneak around the other ghost that's in the center guarding the what looks like a shovel and go to the left so I can go up the stairs. Because there's a ghost right in the middle of this room. Or not. She's gone. Pictures. June 1911. I never told you how much I loved you. Thank you for everything, W. Okay, so the camera was just another collectible. Is the door open? Might be. But yeah, that ghost is gone now. Is there... The Wolf of Black Lake, August 10th, 1935. After a period of relative calm, the residents of Boston suburbs are still living in the fear of what they now call the Wolf of Black Lake, as a reference to the poor district where a number of prostitutes have once again disappeared these past 2 weeks. As the police are no longer commenting on the case, they are now accused of playing the game of the abductor, as the number of missing women is rising, 21 at the latest count. Jesus. The abductions happened at night, and the culprit seems to only target dark-haired women, pushing the most cautious residents to dye their hair. No corpse was found yet, nor any demand made public. It's always the poor who take the rap, as if it wasn't hard enough already, a mother confesses. Nobody gives a damn, even journalists don't come here anymore. Light? No, book. William Vesper's Diary, excerpt 14, March 2nd, 1932. I don't hunt anymore. I go to the smoke every night just because... Okay, so when he says he doesn't hunt, he's not killing anyone anymore. I go to the smoke every night just because of her, Selena. She came all the way from Norway to settle in California with her parents. She was singing there as her career... I read this already. I had the feeling the shadows were feeding off on her face. Lovely. Yeah, this can carry on. So, Henry Vesper, father of William, in his favorite chair. In his favorite chair. Is that going to be important? Notebook. Note to self, hiding places. Margaret is easily angered and wreaks havoc in some rooms. So, is Margaret the mother? Because obviously there's already been 2 rooms trashed. I had to hide the house keys to prevent her from taking them in one of her dark places. She used that opportunity to set up her nest near some keys, so I had to give them away to her. Her aura is getting stronger by the day, so I had to think and find a way. Wait, handprint. There's a handprint there on the wall. So, like, when the door opens, let me see if I can get the shadows to work for me. But yeah, right around his butt. It looks like the hand is reaching for his butt. But it's on the wall. So Margaret is very unhappy with the goings-on at the moment. Yeah, and it's Margaret Vesper. For these hands, time had stopped a long time ago. William Vesper, there were many shades in that man's face. Yes. I think she's still over here. Hello. Finally, I felt like a child worshipping light after he had a nightmare. Something bad happened to that chair. Better it than me. Yeah, and there's that shoe that I mentioned earlier. Should go to the library, correct? I can't open it. Never mind. I mean, I can run in this room. Wait, there is another thing. Is that a phone? There. A wooden African statue, a man or a god? October 29th, 1938. This one. Vesper Incorporated. And this good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, where the Lulls talk only to the Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. Yeah, see, he holds his head as well. He's totally fucking William. I will bet money on that. Okay, before I look at that, because... Yes, I understand. I'll bet money that he is William. Because there's too many coincidences for him not to be. Boston Brahmins, June 6th. In these troubled times, one would dream about the glorious past of our city and the founding fathers who built and strengthened its walls. They would be the Boston Brahmins, the bigwigs, businessmen, lawyers, and soldiers, whose sense of morality helped draw the lines of the city and gave it a soul. And what a soul! Without them, Boston would be one of those many little towns of the East Coast. Thanks to them, in less than a century, it became the major economic, financial, and cultural center we all know. And while we can see those who would build the century to come, the newly graduated from Harvard, symbol of the city's pursuit of excellence, let us keep in mind the spirit of the pioneers, whose clear speech inherited from New England still sings in T.S. Eliot's poems and in the voice of Katharine Hepburn. 8 years ago, Malcolm Nichols resigned from office. He was the last of the Brahmins, the last Republican to hold the mayor's office. But it is still here. This noble blood which built roads, schools, churches, courthouses, and hospitals. An economic crisis, no matter how dire it is, will never wash away their dignity. I mean, fair enough. Is there a spirit? over this way. Wait a second. Margaret and Henry Vesper, two strangers pretending to be married. I kind of wish that they would let us see it. I don't know if I actually viewed that. Okay, so stop changing the camera, because I have to like pull. So like in this viewpoint, I have to push up to go towards this door that I'm standing in front of right now, but in the other viewpoint, I have to push down to go towards that door. I just couldn't believe they would not put any light in this corridor. You know what? We're just gonna go. Okay. Yep. Okay, so here, like, I push forward to go towards this light. That place felt besieged. What place? I would love some more information. Okay, so I can't use that light. Come on, we are avoiding Margaret. She might be like right in front of us though. That's what makes me nervous. Yeah, so here, like in this, at this angle, I'm pressing, like I'm pulling the joystick. Wait a second. Victim's note number 3. Dear Irina, we have decided to accept your proposal to come take a picture of our family. We know nothing about art, but I believe showing what is happening today in the art of America is the right thing to do. You will see our flat is awfully tiny and dark. We miss our house, and the children often ask when we'll go back home. They still can't believe a bank could steal their house. Yesterday, they told me, what do they think? What do they need it for? Don't they have a house of their own already? When you have no answer to counter a child's logic, it means things have gone really bad. Yeah, that's fair enough. In any case, they know you are coming and they are very excited about it. We'll be waiting for you. You know our address in Black Lake. See you soon. Marilyn Campbell. That's a new name. Marilyn Campbell is a new name. I didn't search this yet, did I? The light bulb had nothing to do here. Where was it stand? Okay, yeah, it's not that dramatic. Okay, apparently it is that dramatic. There's the other shoe. Whatever the picture, it will always look back at you. I feel like this picture might be looking back at you in particular. I have no... Wait a second. Oh, that's the phone. I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for this character. I'm pretty sure that he is a mass murderer. Is the door locked? Yes. Yeah, I'm like like, I'll bet money that my character, the person that I'm playing as, is a mass murderer. And it's not even like, oh, I've looked it up. No, 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 no. I don't like looking up games before I play them. That's one, like, I feel like it. Okay, stop. I I feel like it sometimes it gives you too much information on the game. And if you even look up like, oh, well, where do I find the light bulb? It'll I feel like sometimes it can spoil the game in unexpected ways. That being said, she trashed a room. Yeah, Margaret trashed another room. Okay. Memory, was it an electrical panel I saw in the kitchen? Why are they telling me to do that? Oh, God, I hate that angle. Can I make it? Okay, so I know I just like chickened out. But let's just say fuck it. Like, so sound so my issue with games like this is that sounds of like women in distress really upset me. Yeah, that's still going straight. Um, so, well, I say women in distress, but just anything, anyone or anything in distress really upsets me. That was not there before. Before it, uh, stop. It looked like what we are standing on right now, like blood splatters, not footsteps. Was this an angle before? Don't fuck with me. Game, I don't have. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, okay, okay. One of us is fine. March 3rd, 1920, 21st. Okay, there's a lot of H's on that table. Okay, I read that one. What about this picture? Oh. Wait a second. Enough to keep curious eyes away. Is there anything that I can interact with, though? No. A memory. Was it an electrical panel I saw in the kitchen? Didn't I already do that, though? Why is that popping up? Oh, hi. The coffin let out a noxious smell of death and rot. Okay, let me just... In the corridor, I found 3 coffins that were just unearthed. The putrid smell that floated around me covered the smell of dirt for good. I'm sorry, wait, I missed... 3 coffins were just... Because generally the spirits seem to only just, like, kind of warn me away. I had seen that painting before. Was it a copy or another anomaly? Children at the church during a ceremony. They were smiling. I needed 2 hands for that. Tiny sparkle and I would keep living, but for how long? Victim's note number 2. I went to the clinic to visit James. He is so weak. According to the doctor, this is the result of the belladonna enemas. Anyway, when he saw me, he started crying. It broke my heart. I will ask them to stop with the withdrawal treatment, as I soon won't be able to pay for it anyway. But I do swear not a single drop of alcohol will make it home. He could find a job. It's all because he had nothing better to do. I'm going to Black Lake to meet his uncle and ask him to hire him as a waiter. We have no choice. We have to give it a try. I know what you'll tell me, but I can't see him. Thank you for everything. Jesse Graywood. Okay, so this needs a light bulb. Single switch and I would be safe. At least I hope so. Cool, saving. Dude, I'm like actively trying to... Margaret Ventercross, mother of William, the cornerstone of the family. Note to self, I lock myself. I took the initiative to block certain doors after some dangerous encounters with Mother. It seems to be working, even if her body defies the laws of physics. I noticed that during the darkest nights, she was able to walk in the garden, so I blocked the shutters and windows. At times, though, the wind manages to open them. This is preposterous. This house is turning into the tomb of a pharaoh. That's concerning. Hello. I dislike everything about this so much. Okay, heels in the stairs. Selena climbed the stairs like a star. Contrary to me, she knew where she was going. I decided to follow her, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. Is that as low as I can go? Okay, I mean, fine, sure. Okay, yeah, see. Stop changing the camera angle. I can't see. Which way to go? Oh, I don't know if this is good.
She had climbed the stairs like a diva heading back to her dressing room. Me, I was barely able to stand up, and I was trying to follow a star in the midst of black holes. I never felt so relaxed.
Chapter 2 is long. I hate how many handprints there are. That mountain I had already seen was like an obsessed memory. The couple had fallen off the wall, a symbol of their fate. At any moment, I could encounter whoever had unearthed the coffins. Oh, I missed something. From Henry to Margaret. Margaret, the day I touched your cold hand for the first... Cold hand? What? For the first time, I knew we would never love each other. I am surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him. In spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live. I'm dead already for you. So be it. I need to write about the future, about William, and about Vesper Cook. I have passed my instructions to my old friend and assistant, Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You would have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he'll never lack anything. He will visit you every week and will have all authority to take my son from you if he notices you do not fulfill your obligations properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but a once glorious name swallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that will make you a better woman. Oh. Goodbye, Henry Vesper. Probably for the best. Okay, so I see some matches on the bottom right. Is it? Oh, it's not locked. Margaret was lying on the floor as if she had fallen from her rank.